Hi everyone, here's another quick look at another watch in my collection. This is the Eterna Kontiki Super. It is a limited edition, I think limited to 1,973 pieces, in line with the 1973 honorific date of this particular piece. Eterna, if you don't know, is the company behind ETA originally, so it has quite a legacy. The only downside of Eterna, I guess, is, like so many watch companies in the 70s and 80s, or particularly the 80s with the quartz crisis, they had financial difficulties, and the brand itself has changed hand many times. But they still do make some fantastic watches for the price, very unique with their own identity. This kontiki is a prime example of that. It is a 44 millimeter dive watch. It does have a very unique handset, which I like, which prioritizes the minutes over the hours and seconds. The idea is that this would be a dive watch that, that the quick glance will give you the information you need right away. And if you're diving, the minutes is probably a lot more important than either the hours or the seconds. So those hands are minimized and the minute hand is maximized. It has a aluminum inlay bezel, keeping with the era theme. Nice big polished cushion case. Very simple, but very well done. The polish is really good. It's not quite like perfect mirror finish, but it's quite nice. Has the Milanese style bracelet that came with this, stamped with the Eterna logo. The case back has the kontiki boat theme, going again with the whole kontiki trans-Pacific journey memoriam. So yeah, it's about it's a little on the thicker side. I think this is about 15 millimeter, 14.5, 15 millimeter tall. Not real tall. Again, like some other watches that are tall, it doesn't have, it's not horribly slab-sided. This is relatively thin, which gives the illusion of not being gigantic on the wrist. It has a 22 millimeter lug, so if you want to put it on leather or NATO or whatever, or rubber, you have loads and loads of choices. This does have a ETA chronometer spec movement in it, and last time I checked it, it was within 2 seconds, plus 2 seconds per day, which I think is quite satisfactory for a watch that is in this price range. This one I also picked up in Japan. My local watch dealer carries Eterna from time to time, and they had a batch of these a few years ago, and I picked this one up because I thought it was a really unique design. I like watches that have their own design language and have some kind of honest history behind them. And I think the Eterna-matic Kontiki Super was, I believe, made for the Israeli self-defense forces. I guess their version Marines, I suppose, use these dive watches. Anyway, it's a really nice piece. Pretty unusual these days. Hard to see some of these around. I don't think I've ever seen another one in the wild. Seen a few reviews online over the years. Not usually on this particular model, but some other versions of the Kontiki Super. But yeah, it's a really fun watch. Didn't cost a ton of money, but it has a lot of quality and an awful lot of character, which is what I like in my watches. I like character. I like uniqueness. I like something that has its own design ethos, its own uniqueness that makes it stand out against the other watches in my collection, and it has its own unique identity. And this definitely is one of those. It is the Kontiki Eterna-matic Super 1973 limited edition.